All right, what is going on, everybody? Good morning again. Second video of the day. We are going to be doing the video audit series, continuing the video audit series today. And guys, we are in my home city of Philadelphia today. So we are going to be doing an audit on three different things. We're going to be doing an audit on the Google profile, the website, and also the social media. So if I Google commercial real estate, Philadelphia, I usually do the top one or at least one of the top ones. And in this case, we are going to do Wolf Commercial Real Estate. These guys have been around for a long time, know several people in their office, and they do a great job. Not affiliated with them whatsoever, but just wanted to mention they do a good job. So, 5.0 rating out of 5, perfect rating. They really haven't gotten any new reviews, interestingly enough. So, I would recommend for them to get new reviews, and I also would recommend for them to respond to these 3 reviews and just start that process of getting more reviews. Very, very important, as well as posting more to the GBP. So actually adding in more photos. Doesn't have to be just about listings. It can be about Philadelphia. It could be about Wolf, whatever, right? They have the areas served here, which is in Philadelphia, but they service like not just Philly. So I would like them to add in like perhaps like different zip codes or neighborhoods. I think that's very important to add, as well as adding an appointments link, which they do have, which is cool. They don't have any products or services, so this is one of the things I would recommend for them to do is here add in a product, which could be a loan, it could be a property, a listing, kind of get creative with that. And then the service obviously would be commercial real estate, or maybe industrial, or maybe hospitality real estate, like all these different, kind of niches, right? Multifamily, right? So that's that. The description of the profile is okay. It's, I don't say a little bare bones. I mean, it's a little bit more than that, but I would like them to add in more characters. I think this is one of those things they definitely need to beef it up a little bit more. For the profiles itself, right? For the profiles on the social media, so Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, these are great. I would recommend for them to add in the rest of the 3 more. So there's 7 total you could have. Not the best profile that I've ever seen, but definitely not the worst. So other than that, um, one second, guys. Talking about real estate, texting a tenant of mine right now. Um, yeah, the website's interesting, right? Because in my humble opinion, I've been doing this for almost a decade. The video looks great. The video looks absolutely fantastic. Um, but at the same time, like it looks a little kind of outdated, like just with like the headline here, which I actually don't mind the headline. It kind of almost has like a nostalgic feel to it. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's interesting. It really is interesting to say the least. What is this? New York right here. Um, so yeah, I think it does a good job, but maybe just cleaning it up a little bit, I think would look a little bit better. I don't know if they have a blog page, but they kind of have that old school feel. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where maybe it just works for them. But let's go to the social media here. So they have 4,000 followers. They're doing a lot of food drives, which is great. So this is solid. I mean, I think they are a little too heavy on posting like graphics and did you knows, which are helpful, but you just saw like this post here is a little kind of blurry for the most part. So it's a little outdated when it comes to social media. You know what I mean? Uh, Other than that, I would say for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. I think they're doing a pretty decent job with the socials. I would say the biggest thing would be updating the socials with more vertical style videos, trendy stuff, trendy reels, that kind of stuff. Play on some of what the other commercial real estate offices are doing. The website's tricky because I would like them to update the website a little bit, but it's been working for them for years. So maybe they need to keep doing what they're doing. As the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then they do need to fix the Google profile. That's something that definitely needs to take place. I think they also have one in New York as well as Jersey, but if that's their main one, which I think is just in Philadelphia, they do need to optimize it to just have better results. So, yep, other than that, guys, like, comment, subscribe on the video. If you got any value out of this whatsoever, call me directly, 215-607-6482. And as always, my friends, we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so super excited about that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be well. God bless. See you soon. Bye.